Hi everyone, I hope this finds you all healthy and happy, and I'm here today to share with you a little card that I'm making for my daughter-in-law for Mother's Day. And I saw the idea for this card. I'm sure there's many other folks out there that have done this type of card, but I saw the idea on Linda Simpson's channel, and I will put the link to that video in the description box below. And I think Linda called this, I believe she called this a twisted easel card. And essentially what it is, I have a 6x6 card base here. And essentially what it is you make a fold, and then when you open the card, it kind of opens like this, and you put a little stopper of some sort on the inside here to hold it in the open position. And then you also put a some kind of an embellishment or something that goes on the card like this, but then when it opens, it is attached like so. I think you can see what I'm doing there, and oh, it's a good thing I'm gonna mat that because it looks like some of my silver. I got this beautiful butterfly embellishment from I'm pretty sure it was from Juror Little Snippets 1 on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure she sent me this for my 500 subby challenge, and I am going to be doing a journal page using my prompt cards finally very soon, so so stay tuned for that. And I love this image, and I thought it looked just like my daughter-in-law. So but as I just said, it just got, I might have to do this again. But anyway, as it just got ink on my card base right here, but I am going to mat that like so with this pretty teal paper and the gray paper that I found. And then you can put your sentiment or whatever you want to on the inside of the card. I might mat that up as well. So I will put this in fast forward because, as you all know, I'm super slow, and I'll put it in fast forward, and just I'll probably do a voiceover at the end. And thank you all so much for hanging in with me. Okay, I'm beginning here by taking a small ink pad and going around all of the edges of the project with a really pretty teal blue color. And I do apologize, my lighting has washed it out to the point where you can't really even see the color, but it is a real pretty teal blue. And I do along the fold as well, so that it does help the card to stand out a little bit, the focal point to stand out on the card a little bit. And so I use the teal blue, and then I take a look at it. I test my mats out to see how they look on it, and then I think I decide here that I want to add a little bit more of the teal along the fold, which I do. And then I decide that I want to actually put a little bit of color into the top portion of the card there above the mats. I thought it looked too plain, so I choose another color of teal there, and my my homemade sponge dauber, and I go ahead then and just add a tiny little bit of color to the top portion just above the fold. Very tiny amount. You can barely see it. I just wanted the merest hint of color on there, and that's how it turned out. And unfortunately, you can't see it very well because of the lighting. So I will get that remedied, but I do that with the teal. And then I also go in with the silver. And you'll see me do that here. And I did the exact same thing with the silver, just the tiniest hint of color on the top portion of the card just above the fold. It made a nice little background for the butterfly, and I think it looks really, really good behind the butterfly. So I do show it to you here just a second, but you can't really see it. So again, I do apologize. You can't see it. It's just totally washed out. So, but it does look nice with the butterfly, so I'm a little bit happier. And then here I'm putting my two mats together. I'm using Tombow Aqua Liquid Glue. The reason that I use that type of glue when I'm doing something like this is because it does allow you the tiniest bit of time, wiggle room to move something around if you don't have it quite in the spot that you want it in. It will grab, it holds very well, it's an awesome glue, but then it doesn't do it immediately. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room. So that's why I use that type of glue whenever I'm doing this type of thing that I'm doing here, and that's putting the mats down then on the card base. You can see me there moving it around, just adjusting it a little bit, and that glue will allow you to do that. Then I get a piece of card here, just plain clean card, to kind of push it down without getting fingerprints all over it and my yucky hands all over it. Here you see that I've cut a mat for the inside of the card as well in a pretty teal blue color, and I'm using my double-sided tape that I get at the Dollar Tree. It's a really good, nice, strong tape. So that is what I'm using for this inside mat. And I try, though, this time I try to go ahead and fold it back halfway to then place it down. But the strip that you peel off on this particular brand of tape, it's so plasticky that it won't allow you to fold it and bend it. So I just have to kind of do my thing and get it eyeballed and put it down, and I didn't do too bad. I'm attempting to see what type of other matting I want to do on the inside here with the gray. Here you'll see that I used my crossover die cutting machine to cut out this oval shaped scalloped little plate like to put my sentiment on, mat I guess you could call it. And I drew a little butterfly on a piece of white card there, and I'm tracing it now onto the gray paper, the embossed gray paper. Here I'm just cutting a piece of scrap card to put underneath it to make it a little bit heavier and more sturdy. So I'm gluing those two pieces together, and this is going to make the stopper for the inside of my card. Whenever you open it, it will have this butterfly to rest against. And here I'm tracing it again, my little butterfly, on the teal blue paper so that I can layer it up with the gray and make it a little bit thicker as well. I'm just cutting that out. I'm using a small teal blue ink pad to go around the oval white cardstock that I cut and printed the sentiment on for the inside of the gray. And there I'm showing you the little butterfly after I layered it up, and how it's going to look. And now I'm just kind of getting my placement where I want it to be, and showing you there how I tried to match up a little bit the outside butterfly with the little one that I actually made for the inside. And here I'm using my Tombow glue again to glue the plain white oval sentiment into the scalloped one. And that will go on the inside of the card. Right there. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. I had checked on placement a couple different times and decided that was the best place for it to be. So again, I'm just using a piece of clean card to, and there's my butterfly that I layered up. And I'm putting two tiny little pencil dots right there so that I know exactly where I want to put it. These little double-sided, it's almost like puffy tape, or but these were gifted to me, and I'm pretty sure they were gifted to me by Amy, who is Aljon on YouTube. And the reason I like them so much is because they are different thicknesses, and I've been hoarding them forever. But and there you see me press them down. They will grab and stick. I mean, really nicely for you. It takes a minute for them to actually, you have to actually push on them and give them a little bit of pressure, and then they will stick nicely for you. But there you can see where I put a line on the back of my butterfly, so that, and now I'm just taking a little pencil, putting a little pencil line on the front as well, so that I can line it up where I want to put the glue on the back. And now I'm going ahead and gluing the side of the butterfly down that has to be adhered below the fold. The top part of it you want to, not glue, because it'll, then your fold, your easel won't work. Sorry about my head in the way there. But I was taking off those tiny little pencil marks. Well, my card is pretty much done, and I think it's really, really pretty. I'm not sure if I want to put Happy Mother's Day down here, maybe, or even up here. But you can see then when it opens, it does whatever you call that. It does stand up. So I don't know. I don't know whether, and then I don't know whether I want to put any more, like another couple butterflies or something on that part of it as well. I know she doesn't like a lot of crazy foo-foo stuff going on. So I don't know. I have a little while yet to, before Mother's Day to give it to her. So I would love it if you would give me your suggestions as to maybe if I need to put something else down here, like I said, like another butterfly. As you saw earlier, I I kind of matched up the shape of this one and cut this butterfly out, I could, you know, go ahead and put him down here, you know, color him up correctly and put him down here too. Or I could stamp a couple butterflies on there, you know, kind of just in the background, but they wouldn't exactly match this one. Not that they would have to, but I could do that as well. I think it does look better with something else down there, or something else on the front here, you know, just to kind of, so it doesn't look so plain. But yeah, if you know, are watching and you think, oh, you should have done that, or you should have done this, or, you know, put Happy Mother's Day here. But if you do that and then you have it open, the Happy Mother's Day is going to be kind of, you know, but, I mean, obviously you're still going to be able to read it and understand what it says. I don't know, I'm stumped now. So, like I said, I have a little while yet before Mother's Day to think about it, to give it to her. And I need to make a card for my son for his birthday, which is also coming up. And that's coming up here very soon, so I need to get that done right away. I started on this one and got this one finished first, but I really need to get his birthday card going. Yeah, so anyway, that's my Mother's Day card for my daughter-in-law. And so if you hung in there with me through the whole thing, thank you for watching so very, very much. Thank you to all my new subbies. Welcome. Please stay. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this card making video. And until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye.